So now our files have uploaded. This can take a little bit of time depending on the size of your files, but also depending on your internet speed. This can take a little bit of time for them to upload, but now we can see here on the left our files, and we can also like hover over them to kind of see what is happening in them. But what we're going to do first off is we want to import all of these files over to this timeline. And you can see it says over here, drag and drop media here. So we can drag and drop and kind of just bring them over here. There we go. But we can also just click on them and they will appear here on the timeline. So I'm just going to do that. So, and then once we have our files here, again, probably the first step would be to watch it all, but we're gonna go straight into, we're gonna just pretend that we know what we're doing. We've watched it all, and we're gonna go straight into, first of all, just splitting clips. So that is probably one of the most common things you're gonna be using when you're editing, is we will have a clip that's, you know, fairly long, and we just need to split it. So here, for example, we're gonna just like split one of these clips. I'm gonna just select this clip here, and they're actually just clicked on it, but we can also, you see, if we hover, it can just come up and you just click split. Another way to do this is to click over here, this little sign that is just like a splitting sign. Again, it does the same thing. And then there's another way of doing it. Again, there's lots of different ways of doing the same thing. And that is a shortcut. So over here on the left, actually, we have sort of a list of different shortcuts. And here on the left, we've got just some global shortcuts that exist in a lot of different programs. Again, just to make you aware that I'm using a Mac here, but it's, I'm sure they're very similar on a PC. So here in the second column here, we've got shortcuts that are a lot more specific for CapCut. So splitting here on my Mac is Command and B. And so shortcuts are amazing in the editing process. And if even if you just get to know like maybe the 3 most important ones. So I would say the ones that I probably use the most are definitely splitting clips, and zooming in and zooming out. So that is something when you're editing as well. Sometimes you need to see the whole project, you need to see how long your files are, but sometimes you also need to really zoom in and go into detail to see, oh, where exactly do I split the clip to be really precise about the timing. So that is one of the most common tasks you're going to be doing. A lot of times we're just having to split and cut and, add together different clips. So now the next thing we might want to do is to rearrange our clips. So let's just grab one here. We literally, again, that's what I love about CapCut. It's so intuitive. You just grab it and drag it to wherever you want to have it. So literally just dragging and dropping, and then obviously we're gonna watch it back, make sure we have it like arranged in a way that that makes sense for our timeline. But that's one of the first things we're going to be doing. Now, next step, let's say we have finished our timeline, we're happy with it, we're going to be adding B-roll. So now we can also drag a clip sort of to the top and put it on top of whatever is happening underneath. Yeah. So here, but now on this B-roll, I've got audio, which I don't really want to have. So I need to remove the audio for that. especially if we're having like an interview running underneath. But generally with B-roll, a lot of times we just don't have any use for the audio. So I'm going to right click, or for me it's control click on my computer. And we see all these different options coming up. Again, there's another option for like splitting the clip, copy, cut, duplicate. This can be quite handy sometimes. Delete. We don't need all of these. We need separate audio. And again, it's very handy. It's giving you the shortcuts here on the side. But I'm just going to click on this. And it's going to separate the audio. So now that I've separated the audio, I can delete the audio. Our B-roll now has no audio on it, and that's exactly what we want. So let's actually find a clip here that we can use.
A quick video for us to edit in CapCut.
There we go. Again, to play and pause the video, I'm just pressing the space bar here, but we can also click the play and pause button here. And then again, zooming in and zooming out is something that we will use quite a lot. And so I'm gonna do it like here, but there's also the shortcut to do it. And so now again, I'm just gonna like split, I'm gonna select what I'm gonna
edit in CapCut.
Perfect. So let's just
do now. I'm gonna take two now. Everybody just
so, and then I'm just gonna cut here.
Everybody just recording a quick video for us to edit in CapCut.
And then actually I'm just gonna Command and X, then go to the front and then drop it over here. Next up, let's say that we want to add a transition. So we have our clips here. Let's say we have two clips and we want to add a transition to it. A very simple way to do it is to go to the left here, go down to transitions, and we can click on it. Again, there will be a lot of really fun and, you know, really exciting transitions. I would say it's always best to maybe start off with something simple, but at the same time, do go for it, play around with it. And for certain style videos, some of the, for example, this one, like the dropping, you know, kind of transition, it might work really well. But I think, yeah, let's just not overuse it in the very beginning. So dissolve is like a very simple kind of just crossfade transition that we can use. And then another way to do it is just to hover over to clips over here, and this here will come up and it will say add transition, and you can do it like that as well.
Hi everybody, just recording a quick video for us to edit.
And then another thing that we can do here is to click on that. So right click, and you can go to apply all, or there's also a delete button. Generally, if you want to delete it, you could just click on it, like I will on this one, and just delete. So really, really simple, really applicable. And yeah, so that is how we can create transitions.